Hi, I'm Angie Scholes and welcome to the Old Mutual Namibia Green Room, where real conversations meet practical financial insight. Today I'm joined by Jeffrey Isaacs, Product Marketing Specialist at Old Mutual Namibia. In this podcast, we unpack everyday money matters, from saving smarter to investing for the future, with the goal of helping you build lasting financial confidence and make informal decisions no matter where you are on this journey. Welcome, Jeffrey.
Thank you for having me, Angie.
Yes. To start off, Jeffrey, what does realistic savings look like for the average Namibian household, given rising living costs and income pressures?
If Namibian households realize that the cost of living is increasing, what we usually do is we cut back on expenses. So that means that our budgets become more versatile and it really starts, tricking your brain. Should I save this month? Shouldn't I save this month? And that starts raising concerns because then it's not even focused on growth anymore. It's focused on stability in the household when it comes to finances. So it's a very interesting question. No one shoe fits all scenario here. It's all about understanding where you are in that big range of income. We can say we're taking the average, but the same question is answered differently when we're looking at a lower income bracket compared to a higher income bracket.
Exactly.
And many would say it doesn't even exist in the lower income brackets.
So, what small practical habit changes can have the biggest long-term impact on financial stability, even if income doesn't increase?
It's very important to understand that you need to track your finances all the time. Whether it's budgeting, I would actually say skip the traditional way of actually budgeting, where you sort out all your expenses and your essentials. Reverse budget. Pay yourself first. Look at what I can save this month and then work forward to say that, listen, and this is easier for those that are starting in their career, getting their first income. But then for those that has started years like myself, has started and has been in the industry for quite some time and you've seen payslip after payslip and trying to figure out how can I actually make my savings part better and so on. It's easy, making an expense. Have your savings as an expense on your budget. And then the last thing is try and automate every single transaction. Doesn't matter how small it is. Yes.
I'm definitely trying that one. Definitely. Jeffrey, how important is an emergency fund in protecting long-term financial goals? And what's a realistic way for households to build one over time?
An emergency fund is really just an shock absorber, which means that in the event of crisis, short-term crisis, it doesn't derail you from your long-term plan.
Yes.
All right? So you're making provision for it. Rule of thumb, and it's really out there everywhere, it's to save 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses. So there's a lot of ways that you can actually plan and actually make sure that you are sorted in terms of an emergency. It's actually the first point of saving, having your savings in a place where listen, if I need it, it's safe, it's secure, I can get a hold of it and sort out this emergency if something happens.
For people who feel they can only save very small amounts, like what we were talking about earlier, how should they rethink progress and success?
Progress has nothing to do with the amount, all right? And I keep on hearing this, no, I need to start saving this big amount and so on. Usually what happens is you don't even start. So I'm like, no, I need to save $5,000 a month. And when I ask you, do you have $100? And you're like, yes, I have $100. Now, why don't you start? No, it's not for me. I have this portfolio. I drive this type of car, whatnot.
Yeah.
No, it's not about the balance. It's not about the amount. It's about the discipline. So small savers are actually rewarded with the discipline. So if you can discipline yourself in the consistency of saving that $100 every single month, you'll be way ahead from the guy that's still waiting for that $5,000 to be saved.
Put away that 100. Yes. So Jeffrey, how does consistency in saving compare to the size of contributions when it comes to building financial confidence and resilience?
So I'm going to break up the question into two. Let's start off with what is consistency and what is big contributions. I like to say that big contributions are your lump sum. So your big savings amounts, you just got your bonus and so on. There's proceeds that paid out and you bank that big amount. And then consistency when it comes to the smaller amounts, it's literally regular contributions every single month or so on, that allows for you to actually build confidence. Because if you look back and you get your statement, your annual statement, 9 times out of 10, when I see that, yes, it just cost me this small amount every month
Yeah.
and look where my account is, it actually builds that confidence and builds trust in your system and in yourself to actually do more, add more. And actually, a lot of our clients, actually, when they see that, they actually throw more lump sums into the regular contribution,
Yeah.
and then they keep that going.
Jeffrey, what mindset shifts are needed to move from short-term survival thinking to long-term financial planning?
The real shift is getting through the month
Yeah.
to actually protecting your future choices. And I always like to see money as a tool, a tool for stability. Making sure that whatever I do now today with my money and tell it what to do, it can sort me out in the future when I need to make choices.
From your experience, what common financial behaviors hold people back the most, and how can they start unlearning them?
Like I said, spending, oh my goodness, impulse spending, and actually avoiding financial visibility.
Yeah. Someone's listening and feels overwhelmed by their current financial reality. What's one perspective you'd offer to help them think longer term?
Your current financial situation is just a chapter in the book. It's not the story. There will come ups and downs. There will come some parts in the book that you're reading that's a bit sad. There are happy times. It's just the chapter.
Yeah.
It's all about the decisions in that moment, what you're going to do to make sure that you are covering yourself going forward. But it's just a chapter. Don't feel bad where you are right now. If you need assistance, there are a lot of people here who can sort you out. But that's all I can say.
Yeah.
It's just a chapter.
Yeah. I feel richest when?
In the morning.
Specific.
Yes, shower.
The first thing I do when I get paid is?
Smile.
My worst money habit is?
Biltong. I buy a lot of biltong. Okay, quick, keep it going, keep going.
I wish I started saving when?
When I was born.
The one thing I always overspend on is? Biltong again.
Biltong, yes, all the time.
Adulting hit me financially when?
25.
And if you could give me your younger self, if you could give your younger self some advice, I'd say?
Just keep going. Keep going, yeah.
Saving money feels like?
Sunshine and roses.